Hi, everyone. Welcome back to our part 4 of 10 of our award-winning series. No, I'm just kidding. This part will be called Peace and Security. Y'all are familiar with that term if you're Bible prophecy people. But this video will show you the difference between this call for peace and safety, peace and security, against every other time in the last 60 years that we all have been following this, the difference between now and the calls for peace and security back then. This one will be different. I hope you'll enjoy this video. Okay?
For when they shall say peace and safety. Here once again is Emmanuel Macron cryptically fulfilling Bible prophecy. Notice how many times during this short speech he uses the term together. Another word for together is we. When looking at this from a Bible viewpoint, it would be they, right? They are calling for peace and safety. They, meaning Emmanuel Macron. They, meaning the United Nations. They, meaning the entire world. And most importantly, and if we are correct, and I think, and hope that we are, please notice the extreme and violent partition presented here in this important verse. It begins with a call for peace, and abruptly ends with disaster, which is exactly what these 10 videos are all about, right? If this meeting takes place at the United Nations building on the Feast of Trumpets September 23rd, 2025, on the 77th year of Israel's recent return to their land, and the rapture takes place during this meeting, well then, what began as a call for peace will morph into a time of great destruction, and they shall not escape.
Together, we call for the release of all hostages. Together, we've called for a ceasefire in Gaza. It is a matter of absolute urgency to end the suffering of the hostages and of the Gazans. A war without end and without a strategic objective poses a huge threat to the region and our collective security. Today, a dehumanization is occurring there that can never be justified. Together, we are aware that a political way out is crucial, and I believe in the future of the two-state solution as a basis for regional security architecture, which will enable Israel to live in peace and security alongside its neighbors. But I want to be clear. Calling today for a ceasefire in Gaza without any condition is just telling to the rest of the world that for us as Europeans, there is no double standard. And as we are attached to human lives, as we are attached to territorial integrity, we want this ceasefire. No discussion. And today, working together in order to recognize the state of Palestine and to initiate this political momentum is the only path to peace.
Now, just to show you, this is not Christ. Some people, well-meaning, equate the Revelation 6:2 white horse coming to earth with the Revelation 19:11 through 15 white horse coming to earth. And it's an easy thing to do, white horse and white horse, but that's the only similarities. This white horse is riding in to start the tribulation. It's not Christ. He rides in chapter 19 to stop it and culminate it. This one is carrying a bow. Christ carries a sword. This one, as he's coming, is given a crown. Christ it says, has many crowns. And he is the King of kings and Lord of lords. So this is not Christ. He has a bow, there's no arrows. In fact, it appears this is a bloodless conquest, that the Antichrist conquers the earth with his message of peace, and no one resists him. Isn't it interesting? They resisted the real Christ. They don't resist the anti-false Christ.